Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, puppy dogs, kitty cats, dogs. I said that. That's puppy dogs and kitty cats. I said that. And then like iguanas and turtles and all of those things. Welcome. Everyone is welcome here except for snakes, and we're going to have to add rats because rats have invaded my house this year. I don't know why, but I'm paying good money to get rid of them, and we'll see what happens. We're here. Surprise! It's Thursday night again already. And what happens on Thursdays, you may ask? And why am I babbling at you? And what does this all mean? Meaning I don't do meaning. Okay? I don't do meaning. But I can tell you who I am. I'm Ron O. from Boudoir by Ron O. What's Boudoir by Ron O, you may ask? Why, it's a boudoir photo studio located here in the San Francisco Bay Area. And I happen to consider it one of the best. So I hope. Look, all this babbling. I'm not live on Instagram yet. There we go. Now I'm live on Instagram. Sorry about that, Instagram. Now I'll start right over because I got to say hi because most of my viewers are on Instagram, you know. Don't you know? Most of my viewers, hi, Amelia. Hi, Anna. Hi, Tiger. But anyway, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, puppy dogs, kitty cats, turtles, iguanas, anything but snakes. And this week we're adding rats because something about the weather changing, my house is being overrun by rats. I have an exterminator come in today and we'll take care of them. Don't you worry about it. Those rats will not get the better of me. Hi, Allison. So it's Thursday night. Here we are again, Thursday night. And what happens on Thursday nights? Well, and why am I babbling at you? And what does it all mean? Well, as I was saying, I don't do meanings. All right. I can't help you with the meaning of anything. That you have to figure out yourself. It's part of growing up, it's part of adulting. I'm sorry, it just is. But in terms of who I am, I'm Ron. I am the photographer at Boudoir by Ron O, surprisingly enough. And we are a deluxe photography studio located here in the San Francisco Bay Area. I happen to think I'm one of the best in the area, but that's my job to think that. So take it however you will. Here we go. It's a new month. It is a new month. So that's a happy day. That means that we have finished up our entire chapter that we finished up on. What was that chapter? Oh, it was on. Come on. I know all this. It was on. Okay. Yes. Oh, it was on spicing up relationships. I should know. I've just gotten into a relationship. It's pretty exciting. It doesn't need spicing up yet, but Boudoir Photography can help you with that. Don't believe me? Go back and watch the last 3 videos that are all available on YouTube and here on Instagram and also Facebook. I upload the replays from here onto Facebook. because otherwise, how would Facebook know about it? Because they put in a rule that says I have to have 100 people following me on Facebook before I can go live on Facebook. Isn't that a nasty rule? I'm sorry, people. It just is. So, if you go over to Facebook, you will find me there. Also, Boudoir by Ron02. Please like and follow my page. That would help me a lot to eventually get to 100 people. I can go live on Facebook and bother them too. Wouldn't you like that? More people being bothered. It's not just you. As I said, each month, which we start in the middle of the month, just to be contrarian, each month in the middle of the month, we start a new topic. So this time we are talking about the empowering experience of a boudoir photo shoot. Okay. You will see every time you go and look at somebody's boudoir shoot, boudoir website, rather, you will see them talking about empowerment. Empowerment, 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 empowerment. Everyone's decided that that's the thing. That's the thing that's going to convince you that you need to get a photo shoot from them. And the fact of the matter is, we all say it. We all say empowerment because we like empowerment. Empowerment's a good thing. And it actually helps. But there's a lot more reasons than just empowerment. But for the next 4 episodes, at least, I haven't looked at the calendar to see if I've got 5 Thursdays I have to cover. But for the next 4 episodes, we're going to talk about the empowering experience of a boudoir photo shoot. Just because that's what we're doing. And as any of you who have ever seen my show before know, I will also babble on and on and on and on about anything that happens to pop in my head as I go along. I try to share my personal experiences, and I also try to tie it all back as to why you need to get a boudoir photo shoot, because I sell boudoir photo shoots. Make no mistake, this is a commercial. Yes, that's right. It's a commercial. But I hope to tell you something interesting. So tonight we're starting off with the first part of our empowerment section, and talking about how a boudoir photo shoot can be empowering. TLC, welcome. They were here for a second. And the first reason is it allows you to embrace your authentic self. What's that mean? Well, too many people, and I've seen both men and women, too many people won't go even online. Okay? Nobody expects you to be you online, except me. Okay? I try to come here. I try to be me. I try to be my authentic self every single week and talk to you about the things that I think that really matter to me. So I try to be my authentic self, and I try to be that everywhere I go. But that doesn't always work. Sometimes, I spiff myself up a little bit. I do occasionally clean up and, shave the sides and do all the stuff I need to do to impress other people. But I can still be my authentic self and impress other people. But in this day and age, nobody will even go online. Nobody will even post a picture without applying some sort of artificial filter to it. And I expect, because I hear her moving around out there, she's going to hear this, but I have a roommate. Okay. She is a beautiful woman. Um, and she does cleaning and helps me with all that kind of stuff, does the laundry and all that, those kinds of things. Um, and she also is a creator on, she does mostly Snapchat, but she won't go online without these huge filters that basically hide her face. I'm like, why do you do that? I mean, she's a beautiful, beautiful woman, but she feels like she needs a filter for people to accept her. I try really hard, not only, I mean, really hard. If you're looking to get a boudoir photo shoot that involves making your face not look like you, and your body not look like you, and your butt not look like you, go find somebody else. I am not the photographer for you. Okay. I present people as they are. That's the important part of this whole process, is being honestly and truthfully yours, being authentically you. Okay? And that's the point where you break out of that shell and start to become something more than the package that you try to sell to people. Um, I mean, you see that. I have a somewhat goofy persona, but when I get into these things, I start talking honestly and truthfully about what I'm thinking, and my voice changes. Uh, and some of it gets into mansplaining, and some of it gets into dad lecturing, even though I'm not a dad at my age. But you got to step out from behind the filter that you use to keep people away from your authentic self. And a boudoir photo shoot is a pretty safe way to do that. It's a chance to literally bare your body and bare your soul and bare your energy to the world and produce something that is truly beautiful and truly uniquely yours. Okay. Uh, I know that society thinks that we have to somehow conform to this level standard of beauty. I even saw a trailer on TV the other night for something on one of those streaming channels, where the whole premise of the show was, if you're not beautiful enough, you are kept away in a farm somewhere until you're 16, at which point they will perform surgery on you to make you beautiful. And if it doesn't work, presumably you die. That's going to be the kicker of the film. So, of course, they don't tell you that in the trailer. But presumably, if you're still not good enough after surgery, you die. Um, Fortunately, we don't live in that society yet. Okay. Fortunately, we don't live in the world of Logan's Run. If you've never seen or heard of that, go find the book or go find the movie. It will look very dated and funny, but the concept is still good. Okay. The concept is you have to conform. And in Logan's Run, as soon as you hit age, I think it's 25, you go and basically you're ground up for food. Okay. They grind you up and they feed you to plants. That's not good. Okay, nobody's allowed to be over 25 in Logan's Run world. Well, sorry, that's not the way our world works. I don't know about you. I can't speak for you. I live in this world. And in this world, there are young people and there are middle-aged people and there are old people and there are middle-aged, miserable, ugly people, and there are old, beautiful people, and there are young, mature people, and we're all a mix. We're all simply ourselves. And we've got to be able to realize that, accept it in ourselves, embrace it, and put it out there for the world to see. And if they don't like it, as they say, you know what to do if they can't take a joke. All right? You're not a joke. You're a human being. Get your authentic self out there in front of people because you're unique. If you were like everybody else, we wouldn't need you. Think about that. If everybody was the same, we wouldn't need them. Okay? We could have one, and that would be enough. But we need you. We need me. We need all of the freaks and the weirdos and the geeks and the beauties and the jocks. And we need all of those people because each one of them, no matter how many buckets I list, it's going to be a bucket. And it's wrong. Each one of us is unique. We carry our own energy. We carry our own selves. And a boudoir photo shoot is a really good way to get over yourself. It's really, really hard to put on a filter and try to be alluring and try to be relaxed and hopefully at some point in your shoot try to be naked. Try to be naked to the world. Now, I'm not suggesting necessarily that we all run out and throw away our wardrobes and run naked through the streets. I wouldn't be against it unless you live in like Boston or someplace, Milwaukee. It's cold. You need clothes out there, guys. Don't be silly. But don't let that pursuit of shells prevent us from finding who we uniquely are, finding that authentic self, and embracing it. And as I say, a boudoir photo shoot is a great way to do that. And you know how I know? Besides doing these boudoir photo shoots myself for other people, every single boudoir photographer that you find, go to their website and see if they don't have a big section about empowerment and embracing your true self. They always will. They always will, because that's one of the things that we don't do as a society. We don't just stop and embrace ourselves and Find a way to strip away all the nonsense, literally and figuratively, and let the world see who we are. I think we're going to like it. I think you're going to like it. And personally, I look forward to meeting you and finding out what that is. But in the meantime, you be good to yourself. Be kind to other people and become the person that you would like to meet. See, I need an engineer here. I need me an engineer so I can do and become the person that you would like to meet. Peace out. Peace. Life. Here.